In the Pokemon market, the question of whether you should buy packs or cards has long been disputed. Today I will give you my take on this controversial question and overall, with a few major exceptions, which I will go over later in this video. I believe you should buy cards over packs. And the sole reason is that with packs, you're not guaranteed anything. With cards you are. And especially when you see these card values being under $5 and you see the packs going for $5 retail price, you're not going to make any money. Or you can, I guess, pull an SIR, which is extremely rare and most likely not going to happen, and yes, then you would make your money back. Now, the one thing that I think that the Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, and Sun and Moon eras all have in common is that cards are starting to get graded more often and there's more in circulation, meaning that people are willing to pay less. And also they're being printed more, which is just fueling the fire. And that's why personally I'm against really buying packs. If you want to open up for fun, as I said before, go for it. But aside from that, yeah, you can see this and you might think, oh, Paldean Fates is an exception. No, it's not. Look at just about every other set, except for Evolving Skies, which tells a different story, but the same story. Tells a different story in the sense that the packs are more expensive, and so are the cards. And the booster boxes are going for as much as, actually, if not more, than the highest valuable card. So you're not making any money. Now, the cards are more valuable, but in the booster box, you're not guaranteed to make any money. Plus, with the most valuable card in there being, like, having ton of PSA Pop, there's just not much profit to be made. Same with Sun and Moon, though, not as bad. I think really the real break is in the black and white, X and Y eras and older. This is where you start seeing low PSA Pop rates. Here is Plasma Storm. This set, yeah, brief look over, an amazing set, cool cards, super valuable. You look here. This is the PSA Pop reports. The Charizard, 80 in a PSA 10. This is the same exact Charizard. Blastoise. Let's find that. Okay, Blastoise. 45. Yeah, in the Umbreon, it's like 3,000. I think there's 13,000 graded, period. Yeah, let's look at the Lugia EX. 19. Now, this set, as amazing as it is for the PSA Pop reports, it's also the one exception that I'm now going to talk about that I mentioned in my intro. In the sense that you look at the packs. 8,000 for a booster box? Question mark? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not sponsoring any of these products. They're all just for show. Buy them at your own risk if you want to. That's where I started having questions. Now, for some of these sets, I've talked about the set a lot on my channel, but Primal Clash. That is very low PSA Pop reports. I think they're like the Primal Kyogre EX full art is like 19 in existence, something like that. Groudon similar to that. Maybe 17 and the Groudon's 19. Yeah, that's 19 in a PSA 10. And booster boxes are going for 600. So if you can pull one of those cards, you're most likely not going to find one in a PSA 10, and you're most likely not going to find one in a raw condition that could be a PSA 10. So your only other option is buying packs, and 600 for a booster box. If you got in a PSA 10, you could make thousands. That's maybe more reasonable, and in that case, I might actually set like that, where the packs are cheap compared to the PSA populations of the cards in them. Yeah, maybe I would actually go with the packs. In fact, that's a new strategy that I've talked about. Here, though, when the packs are so expensive, the PSA populations are low, but really, yeah, this set is a question mark, but definitely sets like Ancient I guess not as much Ancient Origins, but even Roaring Skies, yeah, Primal Clash, definitely in those sets where, yeah, I would go with the packs. But here where the packs are also so expensive, question mark. And then for other sets like Flashfire, maybe not, because there's not as much profit to be made. Anyway, especially as the PSA pops are higher. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.